What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in, Robert Tenjum. There we go. All right. Let's take down Glass Joe. Here we go. Evening. What's up, Austin? Here we go. Give me that star punch, Glass Joe. Sweet. Oh shit, dude, I forgot to load the star screen up. I can do that in a little bit. John, who knows, welcome in. How was the pizza? Amazing. It was really, really good. I didn't have any of the barbecue chicken pizza though, or the barbecue onion and pineapple pizza, but sounded good. What did you guys all have for dinner? Huh. I still haven't found it in the last one, Quincy. Unless it's like I think it was the transparent ADD on the left side. Alright, here we go. Ooh, yeah, Chinese food. Chinese food's delicious. How many star punches do you have to take before you realize? Done. Well, fight's not over. If this was a later round, it would be though. Man, he got up quick. Yeah, that was a tough one. What's up, Jay? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in, dude. Dude, he's getting taken to school. How you doing, Jay? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, that one was really tough to find. What? No. Yeah, dude, you are so close to another redemption, Jay. Dude, that sucks, man. Someone hit your car? That is horseshit, man. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Were you in it, or was it while you were working? I was home when I was, oh no. I was going to work. I saw it then. Dude, that sucks, man. I am so sorry. Hey, what's up, Niall? Yeah, Jay, you got all month, brother. So you know, you can get that next redemption whenever you feel like it, buddy. Sounds like you got a lot to worry about tonight, man. We're just glad you're okay, but that still sucks. That's a good one. Jay, this is for you, buddy. I'm gonna let King Hippo knock me down really quick. Hey, Punk Sticks, what's going on, man? There you go, Jay. Jay likes King Hippo to get a win a little bit. There you go, Jay. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ooh, I don't know if I was gonna win that or not. Dang, King Hippo almost beat me. Hey, Quincy, what movie is this from? Is that? Those punches were below the waist. Let's see. I'll just put Ivana screen because it's Ivana's, right? Here we go. I'm just gonna name it the Ivana screen. Truman Show, okay. Sweet. That's awesome. There we go. Yeah, I thought that was like Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind or something like that. Isn't that what it's something like that? It's Truman Show? Okay. Well, I believe you, Truman. I mean, you're the one, or Quincy, you're the one who made the screen. That was not the mask. You just heard the sound, Moses. I'll show you the clip here in a minute. There we go. Yeah, this is not the mask. But it's probably really loud. Alright, let me put it on my stream deck really quick so I can adjust the volume easier. And source visibility, stream scene, Ivana screen. Sweet. Okay. Oh yeah, that's loud. Here we go. Volume adjusted. There we go. Hey, Fat Lad, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, dude? Any screen that appears on the tube, I already know to check the volume. You just watching at work? Hell yeah, dude. Or you were watching that movie at work? Aaron Punchout, welcome in. Let me get some rest of my gummy time. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, dude, sounds good. Well, have a good one. It's great to see you, Jay. Thanks for everything you do for the page, Jay. Super appreciated, dude. There you go. Yeah, let him know how many screens he has. Yeah, we're still kind of, see, any screens that you had prior still count for sure. Not fair to wipe them clean. I love everything. Oh my gosh. Fun sticks. Oh, jeez. I outsmarted him a little too much there. Fight's over. That was fast. Yep, season 1 counts as well, that's for sure. That's what she said. Hey Jason, welcome in, buddy. Man, tonight, Fat Clad, I was delving deep, testing some games on the Super Console X Pro 5. I was playing Mega Man and Bass 2 on the Wander Swan. And then I was playing this F1 game on MAME. Forget what it was called. And then I was playing Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden on 3DS. And then New Super Mario Bros. 2 on 3DS. I was definitely testing some things tonight. Seeing the 3DS is actually really cool. Like you can adjust the 3DS screens to where they'll be exactly whatever size you want, and you can even overlay the little screen in the bottom left or right corner, make it real tiny if it's useless. Like on the Mario game, it's just a map. I was really delving deep on the Super Console. And I reprogrammed all my GameCube controllers, so my GameCube's working good again, so pretty excited about that. Might do some Eternal Darkness real soon. Oh yeah, I found a game that plays like old school Doom, but it's a new game. I've been looking at that Warhammer 40k bolt gun game. That looks cool. Hey, thank you so much, Alvin. You rock, dude. And thank you, Jason. Just trying to do some testing behind the scenes to see what to play in the future. It's all for you guys, man. A little behind the scenes testing. And then I fell asleep in my chair really hard for like 30 minutes tonight, dude. Oh my gosh. But tomorrow, no matter what time, thank you so much for the stars, Alvin. You're awesome, dude.
What the hell are you doing? I'm kicking my ass, am I?
Oh, very cool, Quincy. Hey, thank you so much, Jason. That's awesome of you. Look, I love how it shoots the little pumpkins around. That's cool. Hey, Jody. Yeah, I've always wondered about that game, Quincy. Jody Spencer, welcome in, buddy. Thank you so much again, Alvin.
Pick up pie, Roger. Your pie, sir. 1 banana cream pie.
With 1 second left, I beat him in the first round. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, 1 second left. All right, here we go. Damn. Lore is just neat in the first place. It's amazing how much story people come up with for things. You can't left-right the shit out of him on this one. Don't get knocked out by Adam Sandler. I won't. Come on now. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's go fight Mr. Sandman. There we go. I forced him into his next section of moves. He'll only dodge for so long before he starts throwing a haymaker, a low haymaker after every dodged punch. It's so hard to keep an eye out for when he stops. So huge when he falls, man. If Little Mac curled up into a ball, his head he would fit inside Mr. Sandman's head. Float like a butterfly, sting like a banana. Are there any fat clats that want to play Dying Light tonight? Just putting that out there. I planned a malleable stream. In my opinion, I think Sandman is harder than Super Macho Man, no way. But your opinion's not wrong. I just personally don't think so. Sandman is very predictable. he only really has two things that he does. He either blocks your punch and throws 3 punches, or he blocks your punches and does 3 uppercuts. He's very predictable. Like, if you could be ready for his uppercut every time, you'd never get hit on him. He's one of the easiest guys to fight. Next to the first Flamenco. Of course, he's much tougher than Glass Joe or, you know, anybody like that. I'm never guaranteed to beat this guy. Macho Man is very unpredictable, actually. He kind of fights like Soda Pop. Like an enhanced Soda Pop. That's one of the hardest things to dodge. You have to be so ready. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 hours. Oh yeah. What's that? You go. Let's see what happens. Damn. I mean, I just destroyed Macho Man. Oh, okay. I remember now, Quincy. Easy work, bro. Kyle Haley, welcome in. Thanks for joining. You're old too. Nice. Hey man, hell yeah. Welcome in, Bobby. Most of us in here are in our late 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm 43. There's people in their 50s, 60s. I mean, we got a, you know, very, very eclectic mix of an audience. So there's just no kids in here whatsoever. And typically when people come in and you talk to so many people, you can, you know, I typically ban people under 18. So we keep it pretty retro and chill in here. No bullshit. Welcome in, man. David's 39. Welcome in, everybody. Yep, 43 here. Welcome in. You're in good company, Bobby. When you can, would you mind dropping the link to Cheaper Stars? I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. I'm halfway there. I just got to pin it. Hell yeah, Kyle Haley. Here you go, brother. So cool of you to ask, man. You gonna get on that list? No problem, Jason. God damn. Oh, man. I am not confident about this third round. You know, I love when people come in here and talk shit who probably can't even get to Tyson. James, can you even get past the first round against Tyson? And of course anybody can say they can, but be honest. Little Matt better watch his ears. Probably couldn't even make it past the 90 seconds of terror. And I did just the last round. I didn't that round, but you can't say that I can't. I can get to Macho Man, can't beat him. It was a joke. I know you beat him this time. Fair enough. Well, if I'm in the middle of a Tyson match and you come in and say, he's messing you up, it's gonna throw me off. You know, I'm just saying. But you didn't put an LOL JK or anything either. But you're all good, James. If anything, I was just frazzled by the match. Damn it. Good evening, Kevin. I mean, it wasn't really funny. I'm gonna be honest with you. But you're welcome in here. Yeah, I'll still read your comments. I'll still be nice to you. But it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I disagree. God dang it. Seriously, it's so hard to get through that first 90 seconds. I almost had it that last round. If I could have kept my timing going whenever he was doing in the second round, whenever he was doing his uppercuts that can't knock you down in one hit anymore, but are still powerful, I probably could have gotten him, man. What do you mean, no sense of humor? You have no idea who I am. I actually joke around with people all the time. You can't judge me that quickly and automatically say that I have no sense of humor just because one of your jokes fell flat. I'm sorry that since your joke wasn't funny, you're going to character attack me? No, sorry. I have a sense of humor. I don't need to even defend that. My community can defend that for me. You know, I've been winning people over on puns and dad jokes, and you know, I just told you I'd be kind and I'd read your comment, and then you gotta go be a dick, you know, tell me I have no sense of humor. That's not fucking true. I'm sorry I'm frustrated by a game at the moment. I think that happens with any streamer. Streamers are allowed to get frustrated by games too and not have a sense of humor at the moment. No, that was rude. Sorry. You can't peg my personality type just because your joke fell flat. Welcome in, Spirit. How you doing? All right, here we go. Let's try again. There's people in here who've been watching me for 7 years, man. I'm trying to keep my head in the fight. I can't get my timing back on this boss fight. I swear. I'm gonna try one more time. Because you can see right through him. That's funny. Gosh darn it, if I could just stop dodging before it's actually time to dodge. Because then I don't... Oh, come on. Hey, you're welcome. I'm doing terrible on this guy, but I cleaned the floor all the way to him. I only got hit one time on Macho Man. It's so funny, the person who can't beat Macho Man doesn't comment when I beat Macho Man, only getting hit one time, but of course he comments when I get knocked down by Tyson. Typical, though. People don't, you know, comment as people comment way more on something negative than something positive. But whatever, it's cool. I'm also a little drained and tired from taking care of 5 kids all day, man. I'm exhausted right now, so maybe I'm a little bit, you know, touchy at the moment, but it's cool. I mean, this is my stream. I'm allowed to have the, you know, attitude I want. Might party and I'll cry if I want to. Okay, one I can handle. Let's see if I can do the remaining 35 seconds. If I can't get it this time, I'll get it in the future for sure. No! 1 second left. All right. Let's try to do a no death run on Mario 1. I mean, I just beat Tyson the last time I played this game, and I've beaten him plenty of times before. Fair enough, James, but at the time it threw me off. I'm gonna be real honest with you. And I was already starting to lose to Tyson, so, you know, probably got a little butt hurt that I was already ticked off that I was starting to lose to Tyson. And unfortunately, your comment came in at a time when I was already flustered with something else. You know, hey, Kyle Haley with 1,000 stars. Thank you. James, we've all been in the situation where we're a little flustered already, and someone says something that normally wouldn't be a big deal, or normally wouldn't ruin, like normally wouldn't bother you, but, you know, when something else, an external factor, is frustrating you, then you may get frustrated a little easier at something you wouldn't normally get frustrated at, and that was my situation right there. So, stick around, hang out, talk, if you want to. Let you be the judge as to whether I got a good personality or not. It's up to, or a sense of humor or not. My community thinks I do, but that's up to you. So, can you tell me some secrets of Wario Land 1? For sure. Dude, thank you so much. You guys just started a star party. Thank you, Kyle Haley. Thank you so much. Angelo, what's up, dude? Star party. Thank you so much.
It was me!
So James, you seem like a reasonable guy. You're willing to explain yourself. Let's start over, man. Hang out. Hope you're doing well. What'd you have for dinner? My lady and I and my family had Papa John's pizza. Angelo and Kyle Haley, you both rock. Thank you so much.
It looks like he's got the cooties.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake's delicious. Jason L. Moody, thanks for remaining positive for me, brother. Appreciate it. Angelo, you rock, man.
Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby.
Or Backlab with the 50 stars. Thank you. We got 2 Kyles donating tonight. That's crazy. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate that. Kyle Haley got himself a spot in the giveaway. In Wario Land 1, if you press 16, if you select 16 in a level, you can get it.
Star Party. ADD thinks everyone should smell his farty.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. Crop dust my whole community. That would be legend. And wait for it. I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because the next word is dairy. There we go. Pretty cool fact, right? Yeah, for sure.
Ow!
Thank you, Angelo and Kyle, for starting the Star Party. Thanks so much, Fat Clap, for helping out the Star Party. I don't really play Wario Land 1, so I won't know too many tricks in that game at all. Knows Popinski. Ataxo, welcome in. If you have an Echo device, hey Ivana.
Did you guys hear that Norwegian ships, ship emoji, have barcodes on them? When needed, you can now Scandinavian, woman facepalming emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
I already answered you, Popinski. I said I don't play Wario Land 1, really. I don't know the game very well, so I don't know any of the stuff you're telling me, no. Wait, I know the trick. I thought you were talking about Wario Land still. Yeah, of course I know the 3-1 trick with the stairs. Yes, I don't need any tips on this game because I don't plan on losing any lives. I don't need infinity lives. Yes, you didn't clarify that you had switched games for facts and what you were talking about. You know, you were talking about Wario Land 1 facts. I thought you were still talking about that. Star Party's gonna die, y'all. Star Party has 20 seconds left. Yo, what's up, Nick? Just a typical Thursday. Hey, fair enough. I've never had Black Forest cake. Is it made of pine needles? I'm just kidding. Popinski, are you not hearing me till like later? Because I just told you I know the tricks of Mario 1 and I don't need any tips on Mario 1 because I don't plan on losing any lives. Yeah, I mean, yeah, what's the point in infinity lives if I am not unaliving? What's up, Nick Saturn? How you doing, man? Thank you so much, Ivana, Kyle, Angelo, and Kyle Haley for the stars. Y'all rock. That was awesome of you. That was quite the star barrage. Kyle Haley, we're gonna pin that 1K stars until someone beats it, good sir. So right here is what you're talking about. And I don't ever know how to do it. I've done it like once, maybe twice. Here we go. Yeah, I've done it like one time in a previous stream. Are you seriously asking me if I know about the warp zones in Mario 1? How do you feel about GameCube, more specifically Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart, Mario Sports Mix? Great question. I love the GameCube. I got about 60 games for the GameCube. I think the GameCube was a great system. I bought it when it was brand new. My selling point games for the GameCube were, oh my gosh, Ivana, you're hilarious. 3 days until my 1 year. 3 days until my 1 year. Fuck yeah, Ivana. We should get t-shirts printed to commemorate the occasion. So yeah, so I really like Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Sunshine pisses me off because how are they gonna get you so used to the punch and the long jump and then take away the punch and the long jump? Don't tell me it's because they added the water jet, because they take away the water jet on some crucial ass levels. I know about the -1 trick too. I've known about that. Popinski, can I ask you a question? Are you just starting to get like into retro gaming? Yes, okay. So I want to let you know something. I have been reading Nintendo Power and into retro games for 37 years. And I've known about the -1 world for probably 20 something years. I watched G4 TV like crazy. So I'm gonna guarantee you there's probably not too much you can tell me about Mario 1 that I don't know. G4, dude. G4 was so awesome. I loved G4 TV. I loved G4 TV, not the shit show that it turned into in 2021. And Adam Sessler's a nut job. That guy's crazy. Like, he literally wishes death on people that think opposite he does politically. Like, family, it doesn't matter, allegedly. Yeah, and then the whole Frosk situation that happened, like, where she was lecturing. Oh my god, G4 TV fell apart so quickly back in 2021. Let's see here. It was awful. Let's see. Retro gamers still waiting for another F-Zero. We never had Nintendo Power. I got magazines of Nintendo Power sporadically as a kid. I never had a subscription. I heard leaning up against the water jets will send you to Cloud 9. I know what you're gonna tell me about Punch-Out. You're gonna tell me about the guy in the background when he takes a picture, you hit somebody. I know what you're gonna tell me. I feel like Captain Falcon is just... Okay, what secret? You're gonna tell me about this special circuit that you can go into. There's a whole special circuit you can go into. You're gonna tell me about how you, if you get up around count 7, that you get more health back. If you press select in between matches, then you're going to get health back. Dude, are you seriously telling me about... Dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You're okay, but like... Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't know all that about Adam. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, Adam Sessler's turned into a straight up nut job. You're not an idiot. I think you're fun, but you just, you know, you're like the millennial who discovered coffee at home and named it Coffee Home, you know, like, or not the millennial, but you're like, you know, right now you're kind of being like the Gen Z who thinks everything's new and forgets that people like me have been playing this game since we were kids, you know, like, you know, I mean, come on, I mean, it's exactly like the Gen Z kid who they're trying to name, like, they're naming, they have a name for walking without headphones or walking without listening to anything. They call it silent walking. Like, seriously, are you seriously naming something that people have been doing for thousands of years? Like, they think these devices that we have just been around that long to where we never fucking walked anywhere without any devices. That was what I did all growing up. Me and my friend just used to walk everywhere and talk. There were no devices. You know, there was maybe a Game Boy, maybe a Walkman, but that was inconvenient. You know, Walkmans were cool, but once you got a portable CD player, those weren't good for walking around. And then home cafe, fucking Gen Z kids are figuring out that you can make coffee at home and calling it home cafe and making their own little menus and shit, and then, you know, like, and then oh my gosh, you know, it's like what's next? Are they gonna figure out you can cook at home and call it home restaurant? Oh man. Nice, Popinski. Will you enjoy that? 14 consoles. What consoles are on there? Obviously, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy Advance, TurboGrafx 16, 32X, things like that. PS1. What's up, Ivana? Hope you're doing well. What about that Mario 1 DLC? Lost Levels? Hey. All those things have been around for trillions of, yeah, right. Well, I don't know about trillions, but yeah, no, you're right.
I don't know about everyone in this chat, but I am so glad Gen Z invented the home cafe. I didn't know you can make coffee at home. All hail Gen Z.
I'm good, ADD. How are you and the family tonight? We're doing well, Ivana. Thank you. I blinked and you went from 3-1 to 5-4. Without warping, too. You're hilarious, Fat Flat. I know about the arm wrestling arcade. I played it when I was younger at an arcade. I used to go to the arcade all the time. Hey! Oh my god. Oh man. Someone asked, what do I hate more, a Lakitu or something else? What?
ADD. Fun fact, there are warps in this game.
No way. Yeah, someone asked that question here, and I'm sorry I missed it. I meant to answer it. Lakitus or Hammer Brothers? Definitely the Lakitu. This is not about you. This is just a song.
Does he look like a bitch?
Hey, what's up, Adam? Alright, Popinski, you don't have to leave, man. No one dislikes you. I just, you know, I'm just being honest with you. I know all the tips you can tell me about these old games. I probably know them. But no one's annoyed with you. No one dislikes you. But if you're getting out of here, take it
My
easy.
neck, my back, my pussy and my crack.
Really? Oh my god, Backlat. Wow. Dude. Just wow. That was hilarious.
Pro gamer tip: if you want to stay alive, don't get unalived by the enemy. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good tip.
You're so
Yeah.
cute there.
Hey, old ham, welcome in, man. Good lord, Fat Clat. Really? Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah, go ahead, James. Glad you stuck around, man. Welcome in. Hey, Glenn, how are you, dude? Oh, motherfucker. Not much, chilling like a villain, he says. I thought I smelt something funky. Hey, Glenn. The one where you touch Bowser's nose and the gold. Yeah, I know about that. Yep. And basically, when you turn into small fireball Mario, which it's really tough to do, I would need save states to show you because I don't want to mess up my run. But yeah, and when you throw fireballs, you turn into Big Mario for like a second at a time. And then when you get hit, you go back to Big Mario, which is funny. Solid jump through those bullets. Thank you. Appreciate that. Shit. Yeah, that's a neat one. The baby is fine. Lady's going to take care of him. He just woke up. Babies cry at night. He just needs a bottle. And probably possibly a diaper. If I was the only one here, I would be popping up out of my seat. But I'm not the only one here, and normally I do go get the baby, but it is Cortina's day off tomorrow, so she gets to, sleep in more than usual, so I was waiting for her to hear the baby, because I usually do get up from my stream to go take care of the baby. But I figured, I would, yeah. Yeah, no, I could hear, for sure. If you could hear it, I could hear it, I just knew he was okay, and he just, could wait him over for mom. So, I should mute the mic though when that happens, because my OBS, they probably didn't hear it. YouTube, Facebook, did you guys hear a baby cry? Not now, but before. You want to hear a mad baby get his diaper changed? He is mad. There's a baby who does not want his diaper changed, but does at the same time. All right, now we have a laughy baby. Huh? All right, here we go. Proof that the baby is okay and was just very, very mad about being woken up. He's okay, though. He's just a very, very loud boy. So, all right. And now he's got mama. And he's got a clean diaper. All right. But you might hear him again for a minute because she probably has to put him down to make a bottle. So he'll be mad for a minute again while she puts him down to make a bottle for a minute. My baby is a monster for apple juice and crushed carrots. I take the spoon away from her and she starts crying instantly. You gotta love carrots. My kids love boiled carrots. I will boil carrots and then I will cover them with brown sugar and butter and then air fry them for a little bit to give them a little bit of a crisp outside. Try that with a, $1.50 bag of baby carrots. Since you read Nintendo Power, then you probably know, but my friend who is into Zelda, I asked him, do you know what they called the potion in the guide? He didn't. I saw and had to ask him. Baby what? For the baby what?
Did you hear about the new documentary about constipation? It hasn't come out yet.
Shitty documentary. Can we all give a hashtag Cortina for being a great mom? I like carrots too. Thank you, Fat Clat.
What the hell are you doing? I'm kicking my ass, Steve!
Fuck. Hey, Ashley. Super Mama Cortina. Gosh. Hashtag Cortina from David. Cortina Mom Power. The Water of Life. I've heard of that before. Thank you again, Fat Clat. Thanks for sticking around, James. The Hammer Brothers, what I'm worried about. I was hoping he would jump, and he didn't. Failed, no death run. I've no death run that game about 30-ish times. Never understand the fire underwater. Fire underwater exists. How do you think they weld underwater? I mean, you know, obviously it's not, you know, it's not going to stay in a ball form like that, but fire underwater is a real thing. Man. All right, well, that's 2 games I've failed so far tonight on. Still a solid run. At the same while parenting at the same time. Takes real skill right there. Thank you. Fire underwater. Talk to Adele. You can talk to Adele while looking the information up on Adele. That dude you're getting Adele guy did get caught. We all thought he was a, you know, was on the Zaza during those commercials, and it turned out he was. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this out there. we can do requests tonight. We will do 300 stars or $3 in super chats for any request on Nintendo. If people really want to, I can do requests for Super Nintendo, Sega CD, arcade, but up to you guys. Kyle Haley has the floor, as he is the one with 1K stars. There we go. I have nothing planned after this game. I could either hate how new games are stupefied. Retro games took equal skill to play with limited to no internet access, right? Yeah, hate how new games are stupefied. Retro games took... Yeah, I mean, like... You know, that'd be hard to be a game developer too back in the day too, because you had to make the game, you know, fun and easy enough to for a lot of people to get past, but difficult enough, you know, to be fun too. I don't know, man. Hold on just a second, Danny, and I will read your comments as well as Ivana. Alright, making some hippie calorie pumpkin bread. That's awesome. I'd rather be on the Zaza. Look at my man. Oh man. My suggestion, Sonic, Mega Man, Jeremy Pardue. I will not be taking suggestions, but I will take requests via stars or super chats, good sir. Get on that starboard if you want a request, buddy. That's not very smart, Popinski. Popinski, what was your first video game system, and not something you played of your older brothers? What was your very first video game system? PS1. So that was your first game system that you ever got. And was it relevant at the time? Like, was that something that you got as a hand-me-down, or did you get it brand new? Okay, so that's not what I'm asking then. What was the relevant game system that was out when you were old enough to get a game console? When you were 7 years old, what was the relevant game console? I'm a detective, Popinski. Okay, that's not what I'm asking though, because that wasn't a brand new system. What I'm asking you is when you were a kid, from like 7 to 10, what was the game system that was the newest system in stores? Because it wasn't PS1. If you went to the stores and you looked at the games, you could probably not get PS1 games. What system could you get games for in stores? You're dodging my question, and you're about to get a 24-hour ban. Atari said, Lime. Mine was Atari. We had Pong, Battle Command, Pitfall, Pac-Man. Yeah, MAME is not a console either, that's correct. Well, if you know, then why was that your answer? First system was NES. Ivana? You were 7 and 93, I'm sure, yeah. Okay, dude. Right, I understand, but you're still not answering my question. When you were a kid and you went to the store, like let's say you went to Walmart, what would have been the consoles in stores? You know, like if you were, let's say you were 10 years old, when you were 10 and you went into a store, what system had just come out? Dude. Oh my gosh. I'm playing Tetris really quick. You're not answering the question. Popinski, I'm sorry, man. I'm like this close to just banning you because you're just dodging my question so hard. When you were 10 and you went to Walmart, what was the system that was on store shelves? What PlayStation console would have been on store shelves for you? Right, seriously. Okay, fine. Popinski, how old are you, brother? No, I just... Okay, look, are you over 18, dude? Just be honest with me, please. That's all I'm asking. I try to... You are over 18. Okay, cool. Then the Super Nintendo was not... Okay. As long as you're over 18, dude, that's all that matters. That's all I care about. I just don't know why you can't answer the question directly. Like, it was a pretty direct question, and I asked it, you know, I don't know. That just kind of bothers me. Like you're trying to hide something. Anywho. Alright. At least we know you're not a kid. Alright. Here we go. Hey, what's up, John? Must be a boring night in Mom's basement. I know, Fat Clat. I know. The way you type, Popinski, is like the way you type and the way you form sentences is, you know, kind of similar to how a lot of kids that come in the stream are type that I ban. And so it just kind of is, you know, it's no offense, but yeah, just some of the mannerisms, like talking about throwing your table and the kind of the spamming, and you know, just some of the things you're doing are leading us to believe that you are a kid. And we try to keep the stream pretty kid free. It's nothing personal. It's for my personal safety too. You know, I try not to engage with anybody under the age of 18 just to be safe. I have, you know, I have kids of my own. I have 5 kids. I am a father. I try to, you know, protect myself. That's all. Just me being safe, man. Here we go. Your first game was a flip phone. Did I ever play E.T. for Atari? I could never figure it out. No, I never did, personally, but I feel bad for the guy who created it. I just graduated to a sippy cup, says Ivana. What's making us continue to think you're a kid is you never were honest with the question that I asked you, and you're trying to dodge it like crazy. So it leads us to believe that you might be. That's why we were not sure, because you never answered the question of what was the, you know, most relevant game console that was in stores when you were like, you know, let's say 7 to 10. Yeah, I watch Tetris 99 and they do T-spins. I don't know. Yes, we are thinking you are a kid, Popinski. Yes. We've been very clear about that. I just gave you the reasons why we think you are. It's not to be rude, man. I just explained myself pretty well. But that's another reason that kind of leads me to believe is because you're not really paying attention to the things that I'm saying. You're not really responding to what I'm actually saying. Like, he dodged my question like 4 times. One of your answers was the PS1, your next answer was the Super Nintendo, but we all know those are not true. Like, you might have gotten a PS1 when you were younger, but that wasn't the relevant console. Oh jeez, come on, no. Alright, you gotta start making some holes, unfortunately. What's up, King Green? How you doing, man? Oh my gosh, darn it. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Let's try again. This time I'm not going to go so heavy on trying for the Tetrises. Oh man. I'm a little bit on the hungry side. I'm going to have something that'll keep me full. For a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's try to do better this time. Your cousin Erica got Dr. Mario when it came out. That is fun. That's a neat memory. Alright, we're gonna focus a little more on this run. My highest score in this game is 19. Level 19. So we'll see what happens. Let's go. What's up, J-Rod? I was lurking for like 10 minutes at work. Hell yeah, dude. Good. Played through Streets of Rage 4 on Nintendo Switch version in 3-player mode. Was visited by me remaining sister and nephews. They were players 2 and 3. That's fun, dude. Nice, King Green. Sounds like a good time, man. There we go. Well, you know what's awesome, y'all, is we may not have hit level 10 on the book, but between the donos on the book and the tube, we have practically hit level 10 between the two channels, so that's awesome. Thank you for that. Jeremy Pardue with that exclamation point notify. Making sure it's refreshed. Oh geez, I'm doing it again. I didn't even realize it. Must be the hunger. Could be. Some nights I can make it through the whole night without eating. Other nights I just can't do it. But I'm trying. But at least what I'm eating is a protein bar, basically. It could be worse. Tastes like a candy bar though, which is nice. Better than a bag of chips, you know. Nothing wrong with a bag of chips. Fuck, I love chips. If the pizza was the last thing you ate, that was a while ago. It was. It was. That was the last thing I ate. I don't know what time it was. I was so busy with kids the rest of the night. I think it was like 6:30 or so. I love sun chips. They're so good. Hey, thank you, Quincy. Breaking the silence.
First off, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Second, why don't witches wear underwear? To get a better grip on the broom.
Wow. My gosh. Thank you, Quincy. Welcome in, Squishy Toy. How are you? I watched Thumb Taco streaming RE3 earlier. He was freaking out, not a fan of those. He's hilarious. Moses says level 14. Better than last time, right, Moses, buddy? Taco is a beautiful human being. You're right. He's a good dude. Happy to call him a friend. He's like, hey, thank you, Quincy. I don't message back and forth with too many creators right now. Hey, Happy Hippie. Jeffrey Shell's another good dude. Welcome in, Happy Hippie. You gotta check him out.
What did the elephant ask the naked man? How do you breathe out of that thing?
Oh my god. Yeah, Thumb Dog was a good dude though. The RET TV team is a bunch of good people too. Hey Petra, welcome in, man. Thank you, Quincy. Hey everyone from Happy Hippie. Hell yeah, Petra. What were you playing, Happy Hippie? Minecraft, I would imagine. Wolfman Gaming's awesome too, for sure. He used to be my moderator a long time ago, like my voice mod. And when I went full time, we kind of parted ways. I stopped using him as a mod so much, I guess, because and he's a great, I think he's a better streamer than he is a moderator. As a moderator, he is, he was, helping me build my stream. And I think that, first off, I just want to be honest, Michael Grates is one of the best human beings on this planet. He's super awesome. And he's hilarious. He's intuitive. He's super smart. So I have nothing but good things to say about Wolfman. But also too, I was very worried about, like, if I went full time, how the fuck would I do how the fuck would I do taxes for that, you know? And I did go full time, and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna do taxes for someone in Australia? You know, it scared the shit out of me. So it probably could have been more like, I don't know, I just kind of like, I guess I just started using Cortina more as a moderator, and we just kind of naturally parted ways, kind of like friends do, you know, like, oh my gosh, Quincy, you know how friends, like, you know, we'll hang out and then hang out a little less, then hang out a little less, and then it just kind of, you know, one of those times him moderating was the last time he moderated and we didn't even know it, you know? It's like when you're kids and you don't realize it's the last time you play on the swing set with your buddy. But I still raid him, you know, here and there. He still raids here and there. You know, still, you know, we still like each other. But I probably could have handled that situation better.
Penis.
What you're hearing right now is a chatbot saying pianist, like piano player. But it doesn't sound like that. You don't. You pay them a set rate and it's up to them to... Oh, see, I didn't know that. And at the time too, like, I couldn't afford... I could, you know, like, going full time, like I couldn't afford to pay anybody at the time. Like, anyway, you know, that isn't what the closed captions are spelling out. No, it's... Oh, really? No. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Wolfman Gaming is super awesome. Yes, welcome in. Make sure to follow Happy Hippie. He just raided here. That was the start of my anxiety. Hey, you're welcome, Jeffrey.
Thanks, buddy.
You are welcome.
It was me!
Awesome, dude. No worries. Oh, man. No worries, dude. Not a worry. Here we go. Whoops, wrong house. This game takes a little bit of concentration too. So before the end of the year, I gotta get a couple more write-offs on the book. Before the end of the year, I'm gonna finance a Steam Deck and a new chair, more than likely. Probably not a new chair, but this one lost an arm. Because I'm fat. And I literally broke the arm. And I was thinking, I don't know, like, if I could fix this with like some JB Weld or something like that. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But my fat ass broke my chair, so I'm deciding on whether I should try to fix it. If you think JB Weld would hold something like that, or if I should just look for a new chair with some very strong arms. Because the chair itself is great, although I did just have to tighten some screws on it. And it seems like it's leaning back really far, like much further than normal, and I'm afraid that eventually it's just going to give. I've had that happen. Do I know anyone who actually does welding? I do. I know a couple people. Well, actual welding, but you know what, it's hard to get them. Like a guy down the street from me does it, and I went to his house and knocked on his door and left my phone number there, but he never got back to me. If the chair is still comfortable and you're not suffering from any back problems, it's still good. You know, you're right, but here's the problem. Like, here's another problem with the chair, is the chair will not lock. Like, I cannot lock the chair in a position. Like, it just goes back. And look how far it goes back. Like, it goes back really far. Like, I can't, like, in order for it to, like, I have to basically, like, I have to sit up the whole time. I can't actually ever just lean back in my chair and, like, be comfortable. And if I do, it's to sleep. Because I sleep in this chair a lot, which it is comfortable, but yeah. You know, like, there's just a lot of things wrong with this chair, unfortunately. So yeah, I never really get to like, I never just kind of sit back and relax during a stream. I always have to kind of lean forward, or which I lean forward a lot anyway, but sometimes it would be nice to, you know, be able to lean back and put pressure without having to be leaning up against something like the you know, the shelf back there. Yeah, so I saw this chair. Costco has some really good chairs, honestly. All right, Saturday. Saturday. Quincy, you got, the only thing I will ask is be careful about putting like, you know, the end, like, you know, nude or
How do you
naked.
spot
I
a
don't know.
blind man on a nude beach? It's not hard.
I don't know if those, I don't know. Just, you know, like, I realize, just be a little tiny bit censored is all. Like instead of on a, you know, you know, say on a beach with no clothes, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just worry, man. Because even though it's not me saying it, I don't know. I've had so much dumb shit happen to these two pages that I just worry. The all right, here we go. Moving on through. I think it's Saturday still in this game. $130. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to make this possibly the last, if not one of the last games tonight. We're about 2 hours into the stream. I've done about 9 hours of streaming today, I think, because I know I did 8 hours. I did 2 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, and 2 hours now. No. Oh my gosh, damn it. Oh, see, there we go. That's funny. Right. It is better to be safe than sorry. I'm actually going to go ahead and unfortunately ban that person because I think they are a kid. Hey, have a good night, Petra. Is Paperboy a sign of the stream ending? Kind of, you know, like towards the end of the stream, if I'm playing NES games, I'll typically play some shorter games. So like games that could sign the end of a stream is possibly Paperboy, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Marble Madness, Tetris. It's a good question, Nick Saturn. My gosh. I missed everything. You may play some Paperboy later. Hell yeah, Adam. This game ruined me as a child. Always thought it was unbeatable. Seems like it. Like the weeks would just go on, but nope, that's it. Good night, Petra. All right. Let's do one thing of Pac-Man. Paperboy, a game that is just as hard as it is fun. That game is really tough. Thank you, Quincy. That's always so funny. Dude, Moses, always appreciate the time you spend here, dude. Take care, man. Now, fa 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 will be stuck in my dreams. Thank you. No, I thought I had it. Hey, always Adam. Hell yeah, dude. Understandable. It's late. You probably worked your ass off today. Oh my gosh, that was close. You're welcome, Moses. Oh no. All right. That's funny he gets caught. What's under there? Is it just a red claw? Oh man. That's always a race right there. Man. I couldn't get away from the bastard. I can either only always get to this level or the next level. No, man. Those maneuvers were insane. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I need to play this game more. I could probably be a lot better if I played this game more often. Oh, man. I've had a lot of fun today. And I really appreciate you guys supporting the show like you do. There was $62 in super chat. I'm going to end on TikToks. Take it easy. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. I'm going to end on Twitch. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end on YouTube. Thanks so much for being here, J-Rod. Take care, Nick Saturn. Goodbye, Adam the Astronaut. That's the most relevant people I see in the chat. If there's anyone else hanging out in the chat on YouTube, take care.